Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a while I posted a build video. So today's video is gonna be another Star Wars build video, but not any Star Wars. It's gonna be one of my favorite themes, the Ultimate Collection series, as you can see at the top and there. Uh, this is set number 75313, rated for 18 plus, 6,785 pieces. Of course, it's AT-AT. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And again, as I mentioned, this is the Ultimate Collector series. This set was released in November 2021, retails for $850. You can still find this in Lego stores or on any other online services like eBay, Lego, of course, .com, so on and so forth. And you could get it, of course, around the same price, or maybe a bit more expensive for a brand new one, of course. So, again, this is a typical Ultimate Collector series box. As you can see, it's a huge. The front image, of course, is pretty much showing you what the product is going to look like. I just want to flip around here, see what we have. Here is, I guess, the back of the AT-AT, the back view of it. And once it's built, the back cover of the box shows you a couple of illustrations of the AT&T from the movies and from the Lego set itself. This is the overall dimensions. This is 69 centimeters, which is equal to 27 inches in width, or in length, if you want to call it that. And the height is 62 centimeters, which is around 24.5 inches. So this is what it looks like built. It comes with a plaque. It comes with minifigures, of course, which we'll talk in a second about that. This is what the interior looks like. Of course, as expected, Ultimate Collectors are huge. So there's plenty of room there, I guess, once we build it to look into more in depth what's all this about here. But as I said, from the picture, it seems like it can hold a lot of stormtroopers, I guess, inside there, and so on and so forth. Some other Lego, I guess, images. Compartment here, Sky Luke Walker, I guess, climbing up, or whoever that is, but I think that's who it is. It's showing you that the head can move left and right, up and down. And you have the shooters here, and some other gadget to moving the legs. And here, these images are actually from the movie itself. Some of the images from the movie. And then if I rotate it here, this is the front view of it, showing the front view of the AT-AT. And then if I come back, 360 circle right back to the beginning. Now, if I flip it this way, you're gonna see, of course, the minifigures that come with it. There's around a total of 9 minifigures. So I was right. Luke Skywalker is one of them, as you can see at the extreme right. And then we have Snowtroopers. There's 5 of them here with the commander. And then you have the AT-AT driver, 2 of them, and then you have General Veers. These are the minifigures that come with it. So plenty of minifigures, like I said, that's nice. Like I said, Ultimate Collector series are very expensive sets from the Star Wars collections. And of course, they are mostly meant to be displayed. They're big. Now, some of them they come with a lot of minifigures. Some of them they don't. So this is one of the minifigures that come with a lot of minifigures. So which is a good thing there. I like when they come with minifigures. So like I said, this was released in November 2021. I've been holding on to it. I actually got it the week it was released. So I've been holding on to it for more than a year now, and I decided to build it since I have room to put it now, and I want to get the box out of my way since I'm expanding my Lego city. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and start building. So everyone, the build is done, as you can tell. Huge piece, huge set, huge build. I'm happy with it. It took a while. I think I did a mistake while building the frame. I had to go back and fix it as something wasn't aligned. It took me around 15 minutes to figure it out, but at the end of the day, it got done. Thank God it got done at that stage rather than when it's all totally done. But very good build. Very heavy set once it's fully built to carry. Of course, you got to carry a certain way. Uh, but I'm very happy with it. I love it. Definitely deserves to be an Ultimate Collector Series set. No question asked. Of course, now I gotta find a place for it. But let's go ahead and talk a bit about this set. Like I said, this is 75313, the 8080 Ultimate Collector Series from Star Wars. Of course, it comes with as always, a plaque that talks a bit about the set, not the set, sorry, the armored transport. It came also with the minifigures, as you can see there, a total of how many are there? Five, eight, nine minifigures, and there's of course this weapon that comes with it. Yep, laser blaster, whatever you want to call it, and it comes with a key which will allow you to use it to move the legs, or actually rotate the legs a certain way you want. And of course, there's two bikes that are actually, I put them in here for storage. It comes with a lot of nice storage area. So let me go ahead and pull them out pretty quick, if I could. So there they are. They come with these two bikes, and they have a nice storage area. Actually, it has a big compartment inside, so you could put actually minifigures and what you so like. So I like this about it. This came off actually, I'm taking it out, so let's put it back here. So there you go, two more bikes. As you can tell, I have to put the camera far away a bit to get it all in frame. Definitely a huge set. But so let's get closer to it and let's talk more about it. So, as you can tell here, we just talked about the two bikes that come with it, which is kind of nice. These are the minifigures, of course. I'm not going to name them, but Luke Skywalker is one of them. And then you have the stormtroopers and so on and so forth. But if you look at look at the size of it. It's massive. It's very massive size. I'm very impressed with it. Move the light away. I don't need that anymore. Oh, here we go. That's better. So yeah, so that's the front of it. I mean, I don't even know where to start with this thing. It's very heavy. You gotta carry a certain way under the belly here, and you lift with one hand if you want, or two, whatever you want, and there you go. You lift it up, and then you put it wherever you want. One of the things I noticed that these are very flimsy. They come off. Just FYI. So just be careful there. There's one on each side, two on each side, one here, one here. There's your the rope that Luke Skywalker uses to go ahead and detonate the bomb he had in his hand, which I guess comes with the minifigure itself here. There you go, and the laser blaster with him, typical from the movie. Now, as you can tell here, I did mention you use the key to move the legs. So what I mean by that, there's one here which will allow you, as you can see here, to rotate, and you can see the leg rotating, and you could do the other way here, just like that. Of course, you could do it for this leg here, and the same on these two. And of course, you could do it at the top. Same thing here, I'm going to show you. There's one more knob here, the brown color. You could put the key in there, and same thing, you could rotate however you want, clockwise or counterclockwise. So this is pretty much the function of the key that comes with it, which is nice. They do tell you actually in the instruction, do not do not force the movement. You always have to use the key. So if I want to move this, for example, leg backward, so let me go back a bit. I will utilize the key, and you can see the leg is moving. Just like that. So yeah, so you gotta use the key. So that's one thing here. Now, from a compartment standpoint, everything opened up. A lot of storage here. This is the command unit, where you drive the armored vehicle or the AT-AT. So I like that. Comes off. You can store troopers in there. So very very well done. A lot of details. Like I said, this set is beautiful. Like I said, too much to talk through. Everything comes off. The top comes off. Everything is just laid up. So you just pick it up just like that. You put it down. There's a lot of storage area here. This one comes off, which allows you actually using the knob here. This is how you rotate the head. So if you can see here, the head will rotate by using that knob. You actually should not be using your hand to rotate the head. The weapons do actually move up and down. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll put it back in later. So the weapons do rotate. These actually do move back and forth, just like that. I believe. Just like that. And there you go, the head moves again. Another thing that comes off is the back here. This all comes off. And this one comes off too. All you have to do is just held by two clips. I want to see if I can do it with one hand without breaking anything. And there you go. See those two here? Let me get a closer look for it. So this one, there's these two pins here, which are used to hold using those two bricks, which will hold this here. And you can see there's a lot of room in there. A lot of room. You could store troopers in here. You could store the bikes in here. There's a lot of details, as you can tell. The other side do also come off. Just for the sake of removing it, I'm just gonna open this up like that and try to take it off. There we go. That comes off, just like that. And now you could see the skeleton of it. It's pretty much bare, and that's what it looks like. So you can see there's a lot of room within it. A lot of seats. So, like I said, just you have to be careful when you move it around. It's like I said, it's bulky, a lot of parts, a lot of details. So you could move something and you could actually drop a part from here or there. But for the most part, it's very sturdy if it's just standing there for display. From a playability standpoint, like I said, not much of playability. These are not meant to be played with. They are very big units, very big sets, I mean. They're built for display. The only playability, of course, is like I said, if you want to move the head back and forth just like that. With the minifigure that come with it, maybe moving the legs, but for the most part, this is not something you can just carry around and play with. Unfortunately, it's very huge. So, like I said, you just put it in one place and you look at it. But yeah, so that's pretty much the armored vehicle, the Imperial All-Terrain Armored Transport Vehicle, AT-AT is what I call it. But so definitely a set. I'm glad that I have it as part of my collection. Can't wait to display it. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Most probably at the bottom there in the corner. That sounds like a reasonable place for it. Because it's very big. So I think that will be a good place. And these are the smaller ones that I already have built. So in display. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I have so far. So let's go ahead and put it back together and put it where it belongs and see what it looks like. So this is where I'm gonna display it. Since it's so big, it's gonna just stay there. Perfect spot actually. So along with the Republic gunship. So yeah, I think that's a nice spot here for it. The height is actually perfect. One more thing I forgot to mention. The plaque do actually come with a storage area, so you can store the key at the back of it. So that's actually a nice touch to it. So you don't have to lose it or misplace it. One more thing I forgot to mention also, the compartments here do open up by just bringing them forward and just lifting them up just like that on both sides. So you can access the interior of it. So I did use it to store the gun. The gun used by the troopers, so I just did that so I don't misplace it either. So the other side do open up and then you just close it by pushing it in. I did put the troopers in there Like I said, it stores a lot of troopers. I think around 40 maybe. I don't know how many seats, but I believe there's 40 seats. So I was able to store the troopers in different locations within it. You can access them from four sides, two in the front and two in the back. And of course, you have the middle compartment also accessible from here to store things too. So, like I said, a lot of storage area, and then my drivers of the ATT are here. I just put them here. So yeah, so it's perfect for that too. So yeah, like I said, very happy with it. And this was gonna be now. It's gonna be housed. So another one, another Lego set built and ready for display, as you can see. So yeah, so my Lego Star Wars area starting to slowly getting the way I want it to get by building the unbuilt sets and displaying them. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. So wrap up this video by saying hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like, share, and comment button so you know you keep up with my channel, with the other videos I do. And if you are not following me on Instagram, please do so. Until next video, let's keep building.